Hi, just wanted to share with you about a really interesting project that we're working on at the Staten Island Urban Center called the North-South Project, where we're engaging young people from both the North Shore and the South Shore and working together on environmental justice issues. We're using Conference House Park and Tompkinsville Park, which are on two separate ends of the spectrum of Staten Island, as our workplaces to jump off this project. You know, it came about one day we went up to Conference House Park to get a tour. I had taken a group of young people from the North Shore. And for many of them, it's the first time they'd ever been to Conference House Park. And more so, it was the first time they'd ever been to the South Shore at all. So we took the train from Tompkinsville up to Tottenville, that long 40-minute train ride, which was kind of cool. Got to see the sights. We get up to Tottenville, and as we're there, we get off the train. We got to walk about 10 blocks, and it's like a ghost town. It's just a totally different world for many of us from the North Shore. We get up there, beautiful houses, beautiful lawns, but it was kind of eerie because it was extremely quiet. And then what made it really eerier was there were Blue Lives Matter flags just like all over the place. Now, you guys know Staten Island Urban Center is located right on the block where Eric Garner was killed. So this is totally new for us, and we're kind of taken aback by that a little bit. And walking slowly and eerily down this ghost town, path, and we get to Conference House Park, and we're welcomed with open arms by the people there. So that's pretty wonderful. We had a wonderful time. And then I asked the young people, so what'd you think about the trip? How'd you feel about Conference House Park and, possibilities there? And they were like, we love Conference House Park, but we had a real problem with getting there. And not so much the train ride, but, what it felt like walking from the train to the space. It just felt like, there were eyes on us and all the stereotypical things that one would think. So I just could not leave it like that and say, all right, well, unfortunately, when you go up there, that's the way you're going to feel. I couldn't leave it like that. So got back with the young people and said, you know what, we're going to go back and we're going to do a takeover, and we're going to take over the land. And we actually worked out an arrangement with Conference House Park to take over a greenhouse. And this greenhouse has, kind of been abandoned for a couple of years. So we really were taking it over. And we really did have to refurbish it and fix it up. And now our young people have some wonderful greens growing there. So they come up from the North Shore just to work on the greenhouse. But the added element is that we now have some South Shore young people working with us. So it's a North-South project. And we're working up in Tottenville a couple of times a month. And then they're coming down to the North Shore, our South Shore kids, and working with us in Tompkinsville Park. And guess what? I asked the South Shore kids, so what'd you think about the trip? How'd you feel? What'd you think about our park? And they said, well, we love Tompkinsville Park. We love the office where the urban center is. But I'm just a little concerned about the walk from the train ride. So they had actually the opposite, the same issues that the South Shore young people, the North Shore young people had on the South Shore, the South Shore people had on the North Shore. The stereotypical views, perceptions that people have of us is astounding. One South Shore young person said, hey, my mom says never go to the North Shore because you can get shot, or you can get, killed over there. And I'm happy to report that these young people are now working together on both sides of the island, and they make the effort to travel to both sides of the island, each a couple of times a month. And it's really wonderful. And we've got stuff growing in the greenhouse. We plan on having some celebrations once our greens are all grown, our cilantro and our edamame and a lot of our flower stuff that we're going to be putting in Tompkinsville Park. And now they're cousins, and it's a really great project, and I can't wait to the end. I can't wait to see the stuff growing so we can celebrate. So that's the North-South project.